They want my dangling.
What's going on?
Yep. They want Chris's dangling. Alright. This is Gravekeeper profile.
It's anti-meta, bullshit, Gravekeepers, as always. Necrovalley ruins everybody's day.
Everybody's. No.
So, most of the
MST for
meta is
days.
about banishing or controlling the graveyard, so it's really frustrating to do.
Especially with Chaos being the new meta. Say the BLS pretty much.
Yep, sir.
Chaos
Alright.
Sorcerer. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna throw it right down here. Alrighty. 3 Descendants. I'm gonna flip them over here. Sorry.
Flip the whole deck around.
Let's hold that around. Alright, 3 Descendants.
Busted ass card in the deck.
Yeah, this is your baby.
Pop a Gravekeeper, pop a card on the field, and you special so much with the deck, it doesn't even matter. It's just like a free drop, doesn't even matter.
Yeah, man. It's really easy. And if you want to run Spy, get them out, drop down Recruiter, get a search. Speaking of recruiters, run 2.
Just 2 recruiters. We're waiting on 3rd, maybe. We don't know. We're testing.
I don't like 3 to be honest because
it's
you're searching
cloggy.
your deck. Yeah, it's cloggy. You're just running through your deck too much, and you have enough support pretty much to get through here.
But that's the searcher. When you send to the graveyard, you get search for whatever you want. So
Yeah.
it combos
Anyway,
really
hits the grave. Tribute, Dark Hole.
It combos really good with Descendant. You just summon Descendant, summon Recruiter, drop it. Yeah, it's whatever.
All right. Spy. A big old bulky 2,000 defense here. All right, you flip it. You get to go into your deck, pull out a Gravekeeper with 1,500 or less tax. So
yeah, Descendant.
that'll get you
Gravekeeper,
Descendant and Recruiter mostly.
whatever one you're missing out of the 2.
Yeah, whatever one you're missing out of your hand. So you flip this. It has huge defense. Necrovalley got 25. Good luck getting over that. And then you throw down Recruiter if you have it. You search for Descendant. You can pop both, kill 2 cards, get a search for Recruiter. You're already plus. You're so plus. Commandant. 2.
Just 2, 3.
3 is
same.
way too many.
That means it gives you 5 Necrovalleys. You don't need that many.
Yeah, 2. Yeah, it's 1,600. It's the only Earth monster in here, which is weird. Anywho, it's in your hand. Drop to the grave. Grab Necrovalley. And then if you can't draw into a Necrovalley for some reason, you can always Gravekeeper Stell it back. I'll go tell you what that is later. He's a 21 beater when you got Necrovalley on the field. That's great. Get right over that Thunder King.
Yeah, get over Thunder King first turn Thunder King.
Yeah, man. That's the only thing that really messed with this deck. Assailant, you get over a lot of your problem monsters like Spirit Reaper, Marshmallow.
Gel and duos, anything that they want to sit on, just stall you out. You just switch into attack and punch over until they decide that they didn't get it.
And if you got 2,000 attack, 2,000
with Necrovalley.
With Necrovalley, and say they got some skull for some godforsaken reason, you throw that baby in defense and smack it right in D because you can just switch its spell position or whatever.
Yeah, Caius, get rid of Caius easy.
Yep. 1 guard. 1.
He's just good.
He's good. 1,900 defense. He's just like Spy, except when he's flipped, you bounce card. Bounce
So
monster.
it's hard to get over, and then they lose their monster for the turn.
Yeah.
And it stops their plays also. So.
I mean, this is simple. 2 tour guides. If I have to explain, you should be watching other videos than this.
Go home, you're too drunk.
You summon, you go into your deck, you pull out another one, or Sangin, or whatever level 3 fiend you want. Overlay, make Acid Golem, smash him in the mouth, whatever. Leviar.
Yeah, Leviar plays.
Not Leviar, whatever.
Leviar's good.
Zenmaines.
That's Spirit Reaper. That's what you do.
You just
You set it right there, just like that, or like this. If you put it into attack, there's a problem.
What?
Or
Not necessarily.
you're sandbagging. That's what you're doing. If that's
You're
an attack.
sandbagging?
You're sandbagging if that's an attack mode. 2 tomatoes. Yep.
Yeah, search out for your dark monsters that you need.
Yeah, search for Spirit Reaper. That's funny. Don't do it. When it gets hit, it goes to attack mode. So be smart. You probably want Recruiter, Assailant, Descendant. Even you can get Descendant. It's just even in the Mystic Tomato, it depends on the situation what you're gonna want. Like if you're looking for defense, I'd suggest another Tomato. So if they run that over, get something else.
It's a good card to top deck because it gives you another turn to stall.
Yeah.
If you're running out of options.
If not, you can just get Spirit Reaper, take the massive damage you're about to take in the face, and then you'll have something to set on. Chief, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm sure everyone says 2, 3, smack them dead. It's 1. Because this card is ups and downs, alright? It's nice. It's 1 sacrifice, 2,400 with Necrovalley. you get to special summon Gravekeeper from your grave, which brings this big guy out. But I'll tell you about that later. Any Gravekeeper, no limits on it. But what it also does is it opens your graveyard from Necrovalley's effect.
So they can Monster Reborn.
Which means they can Monster Reborn from your grave, but you can also. But I don't even run Monster Reborn in this, you'll see, because it's bad if you run Necrovalley. Which kind of contradicts this card. I should probably see about that one. But the reason I keep that is because I got Visionary here. 2. I don't like Caius. Otherwise, I'd run it. But Visionary. They're 2,500 with Necrovalley. 1 Gravekeeper sacrifice to bring out. Ignore the stars. 200 attack for each Gravekeeper in your grave, and that racks up fast. If you're popping your own Gravekeepers to kill their cards...
And you're ditching Commandants to get Necrovalley. He adds up.
Yeah, he adds up fast. And that's literally all he does.
Yeah,
but that's enough. Huge. He's just a huge... get over them BLSs. They're a problem.
And
if they somehow get a BLS on you.
You know, you can say you're sitting on Spy, they attack into your Spy, they don't kill it. Spy gets flipped, you search Recruiter, sack Recruiter for Visionary, then you go plus off Recruiter, you still have a Spy, and then you have a huge beat stick.
And you bring this hits the grave for some reason, Dark Hole, Torrential, whatever. If you get this out somehow, you bring it right back from the grave. Have fun. And these are the boss monsters. And that's Daddy. This is who pays your paycheck to your mom. All right, this is the best card, other than BLS in my opinion for this deck. 3 darks, and yeah, I said you take a lot to the grave, but
with all the Steles and the Rite of Spirits that you're gonna see, you can control your graveyard so well. It doesn't even matter. You draw him, he's going on the field pretty much.
Yeah, you can control your grave pretty well with this deck. All right, let's just keep going through my cards right here. 3 Necrovalleys, needless to say. Yep. Field cards, no one fucks with field cards except Madolches, which you'll see soon in the next video. 500 attack and defense for Gravekeepers. Can't touch graveyards. That's it.
Yep.
I mean, if it's
can't
singing,
banish, you can't add them unless
you
it's their own
cannot target
effects.
your grave for schnaz. I mean, you can Monster Reborn. Rite of Spirit gets around it. You can't call it Haunted. You can't
banish cards.
Yeah, like Light Pulsar, shut down.
BLS,
shut down.
Chaos Sorcerer.
Everything Chaos. Even some more can't get out.
You cannot move cards from the graveyard to other places unless it's their own effect. The only card I can think of off the top of my head that gets around it is Plague Spreader Zombie.
Sangin.
Grapha.
Well, yeah, Grapha hurts.
Sangin goes, yeah, Graph hurts, but there's cards for that, man. Yeah. Styles. Well, these are your babies. I'm going to flip these around again because I can't learn my lesson. You just grab 2 grave... Just +1. Just +1. It's grab 2 Gravekeepers from your grave, put your in. So, you just grab a Commandant.
It's the salvage of the deck.
Yeah, it's disgusting. You just put it down, you pull a Commandant in your hand, you throw it back to the grave because it's a bitch like that. I haven't used it on the field for such a long time. Grab Necrovalley, and if they MST it, you gotta back up. And you get 3 of those already. If you just pull 3 Merrick decks when you had the chance to get Merrick decks, this deck was made, except for the Recruiters. Royal Tribute. It's limited to, and thank God, because I'd get raged at. It's busted. All you have to do is a Necro on the field. Play it. You show each other your hands. Every monster in your guys' hands, gone. Grave. Finite. Which, that's already enough. It gets over Gores, Trag.
It's like a dark devastation virus, except on crack. You don't have to you don't have to tribute a monster. All you have to do is have fucking Necrovalley, and then they go so minus. It's not even funny. Most of you just wait until all decks search now. So you just wait until they search for a card you don't want, and you just drop Royal Tribute, make them discard them all to the grave, and then they're so minus by then it's hard to come back from, especially against Gravekeepers where they can't top deck a Monster Reborn and win.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It gets out of a lot of hand traps. Whatever effect failures they had, Trags, Gores, whatever.
Maxi doesn't really hurt this deck at all. I mean, I guess a little bit if you
Maxi, you might
want
get
to
one.
push, but if you really try to push, you can stop whenever you want with Gravekeepers. You don't have to go for the extra.
There are literally 6 cards in this entire deck that will make you special summon.
Yeah,
6. So if they want to max C, I think the most they can maximally get out is 4 draws. But that's if you use all 3 traps at the same time of Rite of Spirit, but, whatever. Good luck with that, even having all 3. Allure of Darkness. With every monster in there, which is half the deck, being dark, highly suggested.
It's live all the time.
Yeah, just draw 2. and then banish a dark from your hand.
Yep.
So, say you draw Dad and you're like 20 turns in for some godforsaken reason and you haven't won yet, you just get rid of Dad, dead card. Dark Hole.
It's just staple. Just go
staple.
Throw it all the same.
Smashing grounds, man.
It's just get over first turn Thunder King.
Yeah, it's 1 for 1.
Get rid of BLS.
What I've realized, this is lots of timing. Like, I noticed if you're afraid of hand traps and your attack small, and then they drop Gores, smack the Gores, or if you're Monster Spirit, smack the token. Like, it's really, you have to time this right. It can make a big difference in if you win or lose the duel. I'm trying this card out. Trials and Tribulations. It's based off on how many cards you tribute, and with Descendant, Visionary, Chief, you're tributing like a madman. And if you can manage to get 3 tributes,
you pretty much nuke their field.
You nuke their field. If you can get 3 tributes in 1 turn, you get to destroy up to 3 cards your opponent controls. But that's not it. If you only sacrifice 2, well, you get to add 2 monsters from your grave to your hand. Hey, look, another Steele. And if you only get 1, draw a card. Deck spinner. Done. Rite of Spirit. Call the Haunted.
Call the Haunted for them, except it doesn't stick. So if they MST it, you chain, get a Recruiter, get another Descendant, whatever you need to make the plays go off. It's just busted.
You can bring out Visionary with this. It's Call the Haunted. That gets around Necrovalley. It even says so in the card for Gravekeepers. Starlight Road, because fuck Heavy Storm.
Yeah, Necrovalley. You don't want Necrovalley going away. When you go off for your spy and they see you drop Descendant, they're going to try and Torrential. You just chain.
Fuck Torrential to stop your Descendant combo. Fuck Heavy Storm. Fuck Dark Hole. Fuck Staples.
Yep.
And smack him in the mouth with your Stardust for trying, even thinking about it. Bottomless, just get out now. Just, banish.
Get rid of problem monsters.
Torrential.
Game changer.
Game changer. If you're in trouble. If you're in trouble, side deck, it's up for debate. Extra deck.
Where is it?
Mirror Force. If they got big monsters that your 2,000 regular beaters, just your monsters can't get over, and they're at least 2,000, then Mirror Force. Like, I don't know, you're just Chaos Dragons, and for some reason they're gained into their grave. Chain Disappearance.
Good against Dino Rabbit. Good against windups. They're just annoying.
Yeah. Tour Guides. Just punish them for ever using Tour Guides, but I'm pretty sure we use Tour Guides too, so it's not a good idea. Wait.
Not a good idea.
Oh. Never mind. It's only your opponent. I should probably read my cards before I start making decisions about them. MSTs.
He doesn't main deck them, so
I don't main deck them because that's Descendant's job. But I mean, I have to kill a monster, but The thing with MST is, like, this deck is pretty good the way it is. Don't want to change anything. But say you're against some Dolces and they have a whole backfield, or ninjas, or who else runs huge backfield? Just think of anybody. Just traps or stuns, stun burn, chain burn, smack them in the mouth for trying.
Yeah.
Over here. Rivalry of Warlords. So you know all those warriors and guys I just showed you.
They're all spellcasters, man.
They're literally all spellcasters, except you have like fiends. I mean, you can take out the fiends for side deck card. That's the point. Like, if you want to take out Torguide, that's completely up to you, and Tomato and Spirit. But that's really all that's not spellcaster in that deck. Fuck Stall Burns. Really, they usually win first game no matter what you do, no matter who they're against.
Unless you're main decking Royal Decrees or they draw absolute shit, they're gonna win first game.
That's just the way. That's just how they work. And then since you know, hey, natural reflection. I'd rather gain those life points or give them back to you, whatever they do. Yeah, really just Fossil Dino. Oh, that's shiny. All right. They just stop special summons. Like I said, I literally have like 6 cards in this whole deck that special summon. So I don't even have to worry about it. I can just attack it. All special summon monsters are dead.
Or you it's like, say your field's already set up and you're already like plus. You just summon it and they can't special summon. And all your monsters are so big already, it's just hard to get over.
They'll have to put something just to get over it, and then they're vulnerable for you to hit them in the face for even trying. Heavy for just if you're desperate, because just heavy's too good. To be honest.
Once again, if they're running way too many trap cards or way too many backfield, you just want to get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean it's conflicting really. This is very Prohibition. You have to know your opponent to use this card. That's all there is to it.
If you're running Dark Worlds, you don't want them to drop Gravity. You call Graphite, they can't use it the whole duel.
That helps really good against Gravekeepers.
Yeah,
screw Dark Worlds.
Graphite hurts. They can just blow up your whole field before you do anything.
There's one card I'd use to stop them, the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror.
Yeah.
Hurts me more than it hurts them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just be like, March Reborn. I don't got one. You do. Can't use it. Not that you could. It was Necrovalley. I'm talking out my ass now.
Call Rescue Rabbit for Donna
Rescue
Rabbit,
Rabbit,
honestly. Just our best card, you stop him from using it.
Soul Taker. Too good. It gets over Shining, Heroes, pretty much. Gets over...
Light Pulsar.
Yeah.
Light Pulsar misses timing for those rogue-ass fucking Cast Dragon decks.
What's...
Second? No, I don't think so. Maybe Sing. I don't remember. And it, it's just another 1-for-1 card. You they pull out a BLS. You don't want to deal with it. You just
Taker.
fuck it. I don't care. Get 1,000 life points. Lose your BLS. I'll take that any day.
Oh yeah. Extra deck is
up for
debate.
Whatever you want.
Anything, because literally, I think every monster in here is a 3 or a 4, unless they're just stupid high, like Visionary. So if it's 3s or 4s, you got your 3 options for Tour Guide, Acid Golem, Leviar, Zenmaines, Leviathan. Just get over, guys. I don't know why.
Temp Tempo also.
Temp Tempo. I wouldn't. This isn't always.
Yeah, that's.
I just barely use.
That's only if you're going for game and you just want to beat the shit out of them. And
or if they have BLS, you're just like, oh, I gotta tell you, man. Tour Guide just beat BLS. Laugh. Leviar. If they banish a lot, you can smack them in the face for doing it. And for your Allure or Dad, get your targets back. Zenmaines, he's just meat tank. Just smack him, and he smacks you back harder. 3 times. Twice. But he stays on there for 3.
And then
this helps you control your grave even. Like, say you got Dad, 2 things in the grave, and you just summon Tour Guide, overlay it, discard Dad, blow up some stuff up, and do some 4,000, 5,300 damage to your access, whatever. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's just a game. Gunman, Pearl, Turpier, Shockmaster, Ermagerd, Gagaga Cowboy. He will tie with BLS. If you noticed, he's just the best card in the game right now, so I'm using him as a reference a lot. BLS anyways. Or you can put him in defense, detach, Ukazi.
He's good to end the game too, yeah. He's really fucking annoying to deal with.
He gets over Utopia. This bastard over here.
And Xi'an. He gets over Xi'an. Xi'an's annoying also.
He just gets over cards that you need him to get over.
Utopia.
Without having to get rid of cards. Utopia, if you guys don't know, this is a problem. You're playing the Synchro still, aren't you? You get attacked, you discard, and you got free Threatening Roar for your monster. This guy has 3 level 4s to get out. Worth it because of how much you can blow up on the field real fast, real easy. This is a game ender, very much. You can just pretty much make sure you win. That's what this card does.
Yeah. So many decks search so often now that you wait until you know what they have in their hand, and then say they have Trag or something, but they have nothing else on the field. You fucking make Shockmaster. You call Monster Effects. They can't drop him. They can't drop Gores, and then you just.
And then for the next turn, they have no Monster Effects for the next turn. This card's truly busted, and I'm really glad Konami and Yu-Gi-Oh would just
reprint it.
This and a bunch of other good stuff. Zenmaines, holy crap! Zenmaines is reprinted.
Zenmaines, Leviar, fucking everything. They just tried to go balls deep this year.
They did. BLS common not common. BLS easy to get with the Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Yeah.
Alright, YouTube, well, there's a deck profile on Gravekeeper, so, like I said, it's really fucking annoying to deal with. It's really anti-meta. There's a lot of different variants you can run. You can run troll-based, you can run, just beat-down. This one's kind of a beat-down.
Yeah, because with more sacrifices, like, if I use Caius, it would be hard to get him out. I don't need to banish, really. It's not, it's more targets for Leviar, but it's not really up to it. I don't like it.
It's really inexpensive deck. Every single card is a common, pretty much. Unless you upgrade rarity. They just came out with Ultras and shit for them.
And that's only because they're easy to get, common to get in the Yu-Gi collection.
Yeah.
So. They're really cheap. Like, when they came out with the Merrick deck, you only had to buy 3, and you have the entire deck except Recruiters, which came in the Yu-Gi collection. So if you're trying to hollow it out, you're going to hollow it out and get your Recruiters at the same time. And maybe pull a BLS, alright?
Yeah, it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, it is. This guy can't pull BLSs over here. He bought 9 Yu-Gi collections. Look how sad he is. 9 Yu-Gi collections.
Send him a BLS.
Send him a BLS. He needs it.
We'll
Holy
put his
Lord.
address in the link below.
Yeah,
Maybe
will.
not. That's
Don't
really
do that.
skeptical.
and not to rub it in, but he's got a buddy.
Pulled 3 in a row. 3 straight Lich collections.
He's like,
Plug
be less. You want to be less? Nah, just kidding. You can have it.
But back to the deck anyway. It's,
Yeah.
it's really like
cheap, easy, and it's old. Surprisingly, this is a very old deck. It came out a while ago. He's so mad at me, but it's still good. It's tier 2, and I think it will stay tier 2 for a long time until they start nerfing darks, which they might.
I'm hoping they make just one 4 rank for the Santa Claus shit. All right. Anyways,
sorry, some pop.
Just some bullshit just happened. Just 1 rank 4 exceed for Gravekeepers. That I don't know what they can make it do. Maybe search more or just
search more.
Huge.
Let's search less. The card makes you nerf your deck would be nice. Maybe another pop. Maybe would be cool. Like this card, pop 1, and then you get to kill 2 cards.
Like maybe like Atlanteans were. Well, I mean, I guess they got Recruiter, which gets its effect when you pop them. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like something that gets its effect when he activates for a Gravekeeper effect. I think that'd be sweet. Or
like Shark. Or no, is it Shark when a card gets activated? When a card activates its effect, it goes off and then it does something awesome. Like Gravekeeper's active effects activates pop card.
Or they even just need like a card that special summons itself from the hand. Like if you control Gravekeeper, special summon it, and that would just be good enough.
And that would just turn it from tier 2 to tier 1.
Honestly, yeah.
It's already good. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it just allows them. Like Gear, that's the only reason they're busted is because you can just special from the hand where the fuck you want.
Oh, like I said, Prohibition, that side deck card, Prohibition, that's what you'd call for Gear Gears. You'd pull like Fortress or Gear Frame. Like I said, for Prohibition, you really gotta know your card. Alright, I'm just talking tough now. I'm gonna get off here.
Yeah.
Alright,
we'll have more deck profiles for you soon.
Really soon.
Signing out.
Neo!